we go. Hello. Hello. I am back home at my own little space here. My goodness. I was in Red Deer last few days. I did my little singing show from inside and outside our trailer. It was fun. We also did some singing in the barn. Just some people that were there, and we started singing songs. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. So tonight, how about singing some songs right now? This very evening. What to start with, you might say. How about, I learned this song. I heard this song just the other day. Let's see here. Where is it? You'll Never Walk Alone. Marcus Mumford, I think, is who I heard sing it. Really nice singer. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and a sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. No, you'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. I really don't remember the tune, but it's something like that. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. Yeah, that's not exactly it, but nice song, pretty song. All right, how about an old chunk of coal? I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. Gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna learn the best way to walk, gonna search and find a better way to talk. I'm gonna spit and polish my own rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. I'm gonna be the world's best friend, gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. I'm gonna be the cotton picking rage of the age. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm till blue, pure, perfect. Gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of corn now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna, I'm gonna learn the best way to walk, gonna search and find a better way to talk. I'm gonna spit and polish my own rough-edged self till I get rid of every single flaw. I'm gonna be the world's best friend, gonna go around shaking everybody's hand. I'm gonna be the cotton picking rage of the age. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Now I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. How about a story about a man and a woman and a motorcycle? Says Red Motley to James, well, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on any such like. Says James to Red Motley, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I seen you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind, and down to Box Hill they did ride. Said James to Red Motley, here's a ring for your right hand. But I tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man, for I've fought with the law since I was 17. I robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years. I might make 22. I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Molly, called Sergeant McQuaid, for they taken young James 80 for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Oh, come down, Red Molly, to his dying bedside. When she came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road. He was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry. And he said, I'd give you my Vincent to ride. In my opinion, there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greaveses won't do. Oh, they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. Well, he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I got no further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome, swooping down from heaven to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. One Last Kiss. That sounds like another song that I know. Well, where, oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. We were out on a date in my daddy's car. We hadn't driven very far. There on the road, straight ahead, a car was stalled, the engine was dead. I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. Never forget the sounds at night, the crying tires, the busting glass, the painful scream that I heard last. Well, where, oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. We were out on a date in my daddy's car. We hadn't driven very far. There on the road, straight ahead, a car was stalled, the engine was dead. I couldn't stop, so I swerved to the right. Never forget the sounds at night. The crying tires, the busting glass, the painful scream that I heard last. Well, where, oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's got to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. Well, when I woke up, the rain was pouring down. There were people standing all around. Something warm running in my eyes, but I found my baby somehow that night. I raised her head and then she smiled and said, hold me, darling, for a little while. I held her close, I kissed her our last kiss. I found a love that I knew I would miss. But now she's gone, even though I hold her tight. I lost my love, my life that night. Where, oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's got to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. So I can see my baby when I leave this world. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, how's about? Oh, I know what I was just thinking. Louis Armstrong. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Here's a song that I heard the other day from Bob Seger. Called Turn the Page. About him being a rock star and being on the road all the time. On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do and you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, I'm playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the cold. You can feel your eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cone. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear him talk. Other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered, so you dare don't make a stand. Say, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go. I'm playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away, and the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. There I go up on the stage. There I am. I'm playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. There I go. Turn the page. And then I listened to this song a couple times. But, oh, man. It's a very cool song. I love the lyrics. Oh, man. No why, no, Nayawe, 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 Swameo. Dadahi ho, Dadahi ho. Standing in right relations, embracing the four directions. Forgiveness is a way to freedom. Separateness is illusion. I'm talking about sacred giving. Grandmother, indigenous wisdom. Young and old elders are rising. We protect the wisdom's traditions. We know you can't hold us back. We stand for truth and right relation. We are healing from the inside out, from the inside out. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. From the inside out. This is not the tune at all. And for my indigenous brothers and sisters who are thinking, why is this white guy singing this song? I appreciate you, value you. Endangered on the brink of extinction. See the youth run from separation. Hope is the choice that we're making as we change the world with intention. We are dreaming reconciliation, and dignity for all is our vision. Let us run, live free in our unity. We're indivisible when we listen. We know you can't hold us back. We stand for truth and right relation. We are healing from the inside. From the inside out, from the inside out. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. from the inside out. Yo, 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 from the inside out. Let the tears become a river. Let the river go to the sea. Let the waves carry us to shore. Let we all just run free. Let we all just run free. You know you can't hold us back. We stand for truth and right relation. We are healing from the inside. From the inside out, from the inside out. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. From the inside out. Okay, well, that was the first time I tried that. It's not anywhere close to the original, I can tell you that. But beautiful song, beautiful lyrics from a doctor who's a indigenous woman. I watched some of her ideas and thoughts about how we move forward to a more inclusive society. She's a very smart woman. So we got to get that stuff figured out, because we're all human beings, all of us. That hasn't been the case. We haven't been regarded, some of us, as human beings. Guys that look like me, always been human beings. But guys like my friend Daniel Zapula, not so much. My wife, not so much. So, and my indigenous brothers and sisters, no, we're not regarded as humans. We're regarded as somebody in a culture to destroy for 7 generations. But indigenous people are here. Heal. It's going to be good. Here's a John Fogerty song. Thinking about all the heat we had recently. Way out there in the cotton, sun beating down so hard. My sweat rolling off of this shovel and digging in the devil's boneyard. I shone like a cool drink of water, a soft rag to soothe my face. I shone like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? I handle so hard I can't stand it. Might sure every love and blow away. Noonday sun make you crazy. At least that's what the old men say. Bottom lot half that is a gravestone. Bottom land hard as a gravestone. I couldn't cut it with an axe. Go and lay me down right here, and that's a fact. It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Sometimes late in the evening, everything is quiet and still. I sit here and think about leaving. Lord, I guess I never will. A heartache down in that city. Bright light scares me in a way. I shone like a woman to talk to in this place. There's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? It's 110, 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Mm-hmm. How How about this? Yeah. A man ain't supposed to cry. Not true. Not true. Men got the same tear ducts as women. Same thing. They can even have more than 3 emotions, guys. Women got tons of them. We could do that if we wanted. Now she is gone. My heart is yearning. Her heart grows cold, but mine's still burning. My eyes could weep, but I gotta keep them dry, 'cause a man ain't supposed to cry. Nights are long, days are long, nights are madness. Where there was love, now there is sadness. Torment and despair refuse to pass me by, and a man ain't supposed to cry. If my past should come back to haunt me, the love I lost will ever taunt me. Woman's rights to tears will be hers until she dies, but a man ain't supposed to cry. If my past should come back to haunt me, the love I lost will ever taunt me. Woman's rights to tears will be hers until she dies. But a man ain't supposed to cry. No, a man ain't supposed to cry. How about this? Only you can make this world seem right. Only you can make the darkness bright. Only you and you alone can thrill me like you do, and fill my world with love for only you. Only you can make this change in me. Lord, it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. Only you can make this change in me. Lord, it's true. You are my destiny. When you hold my hand, I understand the magic that you do. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. You're my dream come true, my one and only you. How about this Rod Stewart song? I don't know what day it was when you walked into the room. I said hello unnoticed. You said goodbye too soon. I'm breezing through the clientele, spinning yarns that were so lyrical. I really must confess right here, the attraction was purely physical. I took all those habits of yours that in the beginning were hard to accept. Your fashion sense, Beardsley prints, I put down to experience. The big bosom lady with the Dutch accent who tried to change my point of view. Her ad-lib lines were well rehearsed, but my heart cried out for you. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. My love for you is immeasurable. My respect for you immense. Your ageless, timeless, lace and fineness, your beauty and elegance. Your rhapsody, a comedy, your symphony in a play. Your every love song ever written. But honey, what do you see in me? You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're an essay in glamour, please. Pardon the grammar, but you're every schoolboy's dream. You're Celtic United, but baby, I decided you're the best team I've ever seen. And there have been many affairs, many times I thought to leave. But I bite my lip and turn around, 'cause you're the warmest thing I've ever found. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. You're in my heart, you're in my soul. You be my breath should I grow old. You are my lover, you're my best friend. You're in my soul. Pretty song. How about You've Got a Friend? How about that? I hope you do have a friend. You could call me if you need one. I can talk to you. Matter of fact, you might love calling my cell phone, because my voicemail message goes like this. If you got a problem, I don't care what it is. If you need a hand, I can assure you this. I can help. I got two strong arms. I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. Allan Friesen here. Let me know how I can help. That's kind of a fun voice message, eh? Okay, how about this? When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing, oh, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even the darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds. And that old north wind begins to blow. Keep your head, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You've got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? When people can be so cold, you've got a friend. How about oh yeah, let's do this. You make me so very happy. There we go. David Clayton Thomas. David Clayton Thomas from a band called Blood, Sweat, and Tears. He's amazing. He was amazing. Still maybe is. I don't know. He's got a recording where he did When I Die in Japan in like 1972 or something. And it is amazing. The whole audience is like right with him from every note. It was incredible. Okay, this song. I lost a love before, got mad and closed the door, but you said try just once more. I chose you for the one. Now I'm having so much fun. You treated me so kind. I'm about to lose my mind. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. The others were untrue, but when it came to loving you, I'd spent my whole life with you. 'Cause you came and you took control. You touched my very soul. You always showed me that loving you is where it's at. You make me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. Baby, I hear you calling me. I love you so much, you're even in my dreams. I can hear you. I hear you calling me. I'm so in love with you. All I ever want to do is thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You made me so very happy. I'm so glad you came into my life. You make me so very happy, baby. You make me so very happy, baby. I'm so glad you came into my life. All right. How about When I Die now? I'm not scared of dying, and I don't really care. If it's peace you find in dying, well then let the time be near. If it's peace you find in dying, and if dying time is near, just bundle up my coffin, 'cause it's cold way down there. I hear that it's cold way down there, yeah, crazy cold way down there. And when I die, and when I'm gone, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on, Now give me my freedom for as long as I be. All I ask of living is to have no chains on me. All I ask of living is to have no chains on me. All I ask of dying is to go naturally. Only want to go naturally. Here I go. Here come the devil right behind me. Look out, children. Here he comes. Here he comes. Hey, don't want to go by the devil. Don't want to go by demon. Don't want to go by Satan. Don't want to die easy. Just let me go naturally. And when I die, and when I'm dead and gone, there'll be one child born. Caitlin Nicole Friesen, PhD candidate. There'll be one child born, soon to be Dr. Friesen. There'll be one child born in our world to carry on, to carry on. Hope your weekend was a good one. I just got back from being away with my lovely bride since Tuesday in Red Deer. We were living together in our little camper trailer, horse trailer thingy. And, for some people, that could be a test of their love and friendship. But we were just fine. Just fine. Couple tense words, perhaps. Sometimes I do not put stuff away the way that she would like it put away. So that happens. How about, but we're still two of a kind, working on a full house. Well, I don't think we're working on more kids. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, she's my lady. Look, yeah, I'm her wild card man. Together we're building up a real hard hand. We live out in the country. She's my little queen of the South. Yeah, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. She makes me every morning with a smile and a kiss. Her strong country loving is hard to resist. She's my easy loving woman. I'm a hard-working man, no doubt. Yeah, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. Yes, a pickup truck is her limousine, and her favorite dress is her faded blue jeans. She loves me tender when the going gets tough. Sometimes we fight just so we can make up. Lord, I need that little woman like the crop needs the rain. She's my honeycomb and I'm a sugar cane. We really fit together if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're two of a kind, working on a full house. This time I found a keeper. I made up my mind. Lord, the perfect combination is her heart and mine. The sky's the limit. No hill is too steep. We're playing for fun, but we're playing for keeps. So draw the curtain, honey, turn the lights down low. Let's find some country music on the radio. I'm yours and you're mine. Hell, that's what I'm talking about. We're two of a kind, working on a full house. Lord and Mama, we'll be two of a kind, working on a full house. Okay, we're not working on a full house. I don't think there's new children in our future. But honey, if you're listening, I'm ready to give it a try. How about the Wabash Cannonball? From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wild Pacific shore, she climbs the flowering mountains over the hills and by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's a regular combination and a Wabash cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar as she glides along the woodland over the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call. As she station, you could hear all the people say, she's from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand, and always be remembered in the courts throughout the land. His earthly race is over, and the curtains round him fall. We'll carry him home to Dixie on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodland over the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call. Traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, she climbs the flowering mountains over the hills and by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. Listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodland over the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call. Traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. So I don't understand. Traveling through the jungle. So the train is like tracks are in Tennessee and Birmingham. So southern states. Where is said jungle in the southern states? If you know the answer to that, put a chat comment. Educate me. Edumacate me. All right, how's about Uptight? Ooh, let's try Uptight by Stevie Wonder. Baby, everything is all right. Uptight, out of sight. Baby, everything is all right. Uptight, out of sight. I'm a poor man's son from across the tracks. Only shirt I own is hanging on my back. But I'm the envy of every single guy, since I'm the apple of my baby's eye. When we go out stepping on the town for a while, my money's low and my suit's out of style. But it's all right if my clothes aren't new. Out of sight because my heart is true. She says, baby, everything is all right. Uptight, out of sight. Baby, everything is all right. Uptight, clean out of sight. She's a pearl of a girl, I guess that's what you might say. I guess her folks brought her up that way. The right side of the track, she was born and raised in a great big old house full of butlers and maids. She says, no one is better than I. I know I'm just an average guy. No football hero or a smooth don't want. Got empty pockets, you see, I'm a pump man's son. Can't give all the things that money can buy, but I never, never, never make my baby cry. And it's all right, what I can't do out of sight because my heart is true. She says, baby, everything is all right. Uptight, clean out of sight, baby, everything is all right. Uptight, clean out of sight, baby, everything is all right. Uptight, clean out of sight, baby. All right. Stevie Wonder had a bunch of good songs. But how about, what's it called again? Higher Ground. Higher Ground. That's it. Higher Ground. And my friend, the suicide prevention expert from Lethbridge Family Services. He's an awesome guy. He turned me on to this song. I don't think I'd ever heard it before. People keep on learning. Soldiers keep on warring. World keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. Powers keep on lying while your people keep on dying. World keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. I'm so damn glad he let me try it again, 'cause my last time on earth I lived a whole world of sin. I'm so glad that I know more than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach my highest ground. Till I reach my highest ground. Teachers keep on teaching. Preachers keep on preaching. World keep on turning, 'cause it won't be too long. Lovers keep on loving. Believers keep on believing. Sleepers just stop sleeping, 'cause it won't be too long. I'm so damn glad he let me try it again, 'cause my last time on earth I lived a whole world of sin. I'm so glad that I know more than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach my highest ground. Till I reach my highest ground. No one gonna bring me down until I reach my highest ground. Don't let no one bring you down until you reach your highest ground. How about a little Samantha Martin and Delta Sugar? You're never too young, you're never too old to find yourself good trouble. We must find a way to give it away and find ourselves good trouble. And find yourself good trouble. And find myself good trouble. The world is a burning building, so who do you want to be? Someone putting out the fire, changing channels on the TV. You're never too young, you're never too old to find yourself good trouble. We must find a way to give it away and find ourselves good trouble. And find yourself good trouble. And find myself good trouble. Now we weren't born into trouble, but with a child's eyes we can see the good we can do for each other when we're the friends that we should be. You're never too young, you're never too old to find yourself good trouble. We must find a way to give it away and find ourselves good trouble. And find yourself good trouble. And find myself good trouble. There's another verse I got to remember it. Dang it. It's something like, you got two arms to push back. You got two legs to carry the load. You got two eyes to see the light. You got one heart to lead the way. You got two arms to carry the load. You got two arms to push back. You got two legs to carry the load. You got two eyes to see the light. You got one heart to lead the way. Yeah, that'll work. Something like that, I think I'll add in there. All right, how about a little Elvis, Aaron Presley, Heartbreak Hotel action? Well, since my old baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street at the Heartbreak Hotel, where I'll be so lonely, baby. I'll be so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Although it's always crowded, you still to find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom. Oh, baby, they'll make you so lonely, baby. They'll make you so lonely. They'll make you so lonely they could die. Well, the bellhop's tears keep flowing, and the desk clerk's dressed in black. They've been so long on lonely street, well, they never get back. And you got a sad tale to tell. Just take a walk on Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel, where you'll be so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely you could die. Well, though it's always crowded, you still to find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the gloom. Oh, baby, they'll make you so lonely, baby. They'll make you so lonely. They'll make you so lonely they could die. Elvis. How about another Elvis? Why not? Love me tender, love me dear, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and will never part. Love me tender, love me long, make me... I should look up the lyrics. Come on. Amuse yourself for a couple minutes. I'll be right with you. Well, oh, that's okay. I sang enough of that one. I'm going to sing a different one anyways. I spent $48 last night at the county fair. I throwed out my shoulder, but I won her that teddy bear. She got me saying sugar pie, honey, darling, and dear. I ain't seen the Braves play a game all year. I'm gonna get fired if I don't get some sleep. My long lost buddies say I'm in too deep, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. My mama and daddy tried to teach me courtesy, but it never sank in until that girl got her hands on me. Now I'm holding umbrellas and opening up doors, taking out my trash and sweeping my floor, and crossing my fingers and counting every kiss, praying that it keeps going on like this, 'cause I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I tried so hard, I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Gonna wash my truck and dress up and pick her up to watch TV. When we sit down on the sofa, she'll move a little closer. She can't get enough of me. Oh, I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I try so hard, I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. Come on, baby, you know what I like. Ooh, I like that. I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. I tried so hard, I can't rise above it. I don't know what it is about that little gal's loving, but I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Oh, hello. How about a little I saw the light? Oh, yes. Hank Williams, the original Hank Williams, not Bocephus, not Tricephus, original. How about having songs that people are still singing like 70 years after you're dead? That's cool. That's a legacy. Just like my dad's favorite song was by somebody who wrote it in 1918. I'm going to sing it after I sing this. I saw the light, I saw the light, no more darkness and no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I wandered so aimless, life filled with sin. I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light. I saw the light. No more darkness and no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just like a blind man, I wandered along. Worries and fears I claimed for my own. Then like the blind man that God gave back his sight. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I saw the light. I saw the light. No more darkness and no more night. Now I'm so happy, no sorrow inside. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. I was a fool to wander astray. Straight is the gate and narrow's the way. Now I have traded the wrong for the right. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Mm-hmm. All right. What time is it? 9:27. I doubt my bride is even in the house. If she is, honey, you want to do something together, come get me. How about House of the Rising Sun? Love this song. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Dear God, I know I was one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Well, the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase in a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Oh, mother, and tell your children not to do what I have done. Don't spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I got one foot on the platform, another one on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Dear God, I know I was one. Dear God, I know I was the one. All right. How about, hey, 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 good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod phone and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. The soda pop and the dancing's free. So if you want to have fun, just come along with me. Hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking. I know I've been tooken. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and find me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'm keeping it 10 less covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page. Hey, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? Hey, hey, sweet baby. Hank Williams. You know, I was telling you about Hank Williams. He's dead for 70 years. I'm singing his song that he sang when he was alive 70 years ago. That's a legacy right there. So, reminded me of my father's favorite song. I haven't sang it for a bit. Can't remember what it's called. But it, oh yeah, here it is. It was written in 1918 by William Golden, and it was my father's favorite song. And my sister, Lorna, and my daughter, Caitlin, and I sang it at my father's funeral. And so maybe one day, my daughter, Dr. Caitlin Friesen, maybe she will sing it at my funeral. Wouldn't that be nice? You know what? I'm going to tell you another story. My dad, at the last part of his life, he needed some help, and he was in BC. Him and my mom were in a vehicle accident, and she died immediately, and he was beaten up really bad and very severely injured, and then had a heart attack while he was in the hospital, and hit a deer in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. And anyways, his health was not good. And with my mother's passing, he was basically useless because he couldn't feed himself or wash dishes or wash clothes. He didn't do that ever in their married life, right? So anyways, he's not taking his medication right either. So we bring him to Fort McLeod for him to stay here. And he got good care, and he was having fun, and he was singing with people. And that's what my dad did. Apparently that's what I do. He was singing with people, and he was just so welcoming and so much fun. And his mind was all there. And he still had cancer all over the place, but he was he had a pretty good quality that he was enjoying the days. So and I'm his go-to guy. If he needs something, he calls me, lets me know what he needs, and I get it, right? So like when he first moved in, he needed a pool table. I said, okay. So I found one on Kijiji, and I talked to the owners, John and Lorraine Sigbor of the place he stayed in Fort McLeod, and say, can I bring you a pool table and we'll put it up. And then of course we just leave it when Dad passes, but then he can play some pool and your other residents can use it. And they said, sure. So anyways, bought the pool table, moved it in and got him all set up, and away he goes. So he called me and said that I had to come that night to go see him. And I said, well, no, Dad, I just was there yesterday. Yesterday, he bonked his head. He got up a little too early and did a face plant on the oxygen air machine. And his eye was all bruised up. So I had seen him, but he said, no, I need to see you tonight. So my bride, Corolla, says, let's go see your dad then. So we go see him. And when we see him, he's sitting in the chair with his leg kind of hanging over the side of the couch and just kind of rocking like a 5-year-old would do. Like, just like, I thought, oh, well, that's interesting. And so then he goes to the bathroom and he's getting some help from the care aides there. And he starts asking questions about getting married. And Corolla and I are listening and saying, oh, getting married? Like he's, I don't know, 84, cancer all over the place. And so anyways, he's thinking about getting married. And so he comes back and we start having a chat, and he says, you know, I'm thinking about getting married. And so we said, oh, well, okay, Dad. So who's your future bride? And he said, any of these women here would be fine. So, oh, so you haven't talked to anybody though? Just no, haven't talked to anybody. Said, oh, okay. So any of the women here would be fine. And then he goes on and he starts talking about that, you know, we don't have to have sex. That would be okay, but that's not part of it. If they don't want to. Other than that, we would just go on picnics. And so we would go on picnics. And so he's got this beautiful vision of him and his new bride going out and laying on the grass and eating sandwiches and looking at the sky and talking about life. And it's just this beautiful, optimistic future he has. And we had this lovely, lovely chat with him. And so we left and just said, okay, well, Dad, this is going to take some doing, the whole, you know, getting married, because, you know, we got to get a bride kind of lined up first. And, you know, there's a few steps here. Can you leave this with me? And he agreed. And so we go home, and then the next morning he dies. He basically, his eyes open for just a sec, and then he complains he's got pain in his head, and then he just passes away. So boom, quick like that. Anyways, when he'd fallen on his oxygen machine a few days before, he caused some bleeding in his brain. And then that bleeding in his brain caused him to have these very optimistic visions of the future and this beautiful, beautiful, optimistic time when he's planning this future with his new bride. So a pretty damn nice way to die. You just have this, you're all stoked about what's going to happen, and you just don't wake up the next morning. That's a pretty good thing. Anyways, this was his favorite song. That's a long introduction to his favorite song. Each day I'll do a golden deed by helping those who are in need. My life on earth is but a span, and so I'll do the best I can. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go. to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun, the only life that will endure is one that's kind and good and pure. And so for God, I take my stand. Each day I lend a helping hand. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun, while going down life's weary road. I'll try to lift some traveler's load. I'll try to turn the night to day, make flowers bloom along the way. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be where there will be no setting sun. I'll journey on with rapid speed and help someone in time of need. I'll help the sick and poor and weak, and words of kindness to them I'll speak. Life's evening sun is sinking low. A few more days and I must go to meet the deeds that I have done, where there will be no setting sun. All right. My throat seems to. Okay, so I'm an hour 15. All right. Throat coat tea, purple carrot, Lethbridge. All right, how's about a different song? I think it's time. Yeah, it is time for some bebop-a-loopin', bebop-a-lula, baby. If you've been missing out, well, bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, he is my baby, love, my baby, love, my baby, love. Well, she's the girl in the red blue jean. She's the queen of all the teens. She is the one that I know. She's the one that loves me so. Bebop-a-lula, he is my baby, love, my baby, love, my baby, love. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, he is my baby, love, my baby, love, my baby, love. Well, she's the one that's got that beat. She's the one with the flying feet. She's the one that walk around the store. She's the one that give me more. Bebop-a-lula, he he's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Bebop balloon, she's my baby. Bebop balloon, I don't mean maybe. Bebop balloon, she's my baby. Bebop balloon, I don't mean maybe. Bebop balloon, he's my baby love, my baby love, my baby love. Bebop paloola. Oh, oh, wait a minute. At This Moment by Billy Vera. Yes, please. What did you think I would do at this moment when you're standing before me with tears in your eyes, trying to tell me that you have found you another and you just don't love me no more? What did you think I would say at this moment when I'm faced with the knowledge that you just don't love me? Do you think I could curse you or say things to hurt you? 'Cause you just don't love me no more. Did you think I could hate you or raise my hands to you? Now come on, you know me too well. How could I hurt you when, darling, I love you? And you know I'd never hurt you. No, no. What did you think I would say at this moment? If you'd stay, I'd subtract 20 years from my life. I'd fall down on my knees, kiss the ground that you walk on, baby. If I could just hold you again, I'd fall down on my knees, kiss the ground that you walk on, baby. If I could just hold you, if I could just hold you, if I could just hold you again. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Okay. Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a brighter sunny day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. You know, someone said that the world's a stage and each must play its part. Fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart. Act one was when we met. I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly and never missed a cue. When came Act two, Whence came Act Two? You seemed to change and you acted strange. And why, I'll never know. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me. And I had no cause to doubt you, but rather go on hearing your lies than go on living without you. Now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there. Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Does your memory stray to a brighter sunny day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at the doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Oh, my goodness. That was fun. Angel. Oh. How about that? Angel Eyes by Jeff Healey, Canadian blues man. Lost his vision to cancer as a child before he was 1 year old, actually. But then learned how to play the guitar and make great blues songs and did that until he passed when he was about 40. And here's one of the songs he left us. Girl, you're looking fine tonight. And every guy has got you in his sights. What you're doing with a clown like me is surely one of life's little mysteries. So tonight I'll ask the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say to turn your angel eyes my way? Well, I'm the guy who never learned to dance, never even got one second glance. Across a crowded room was close enough. I could look, but I could never touch. So tonight I'll ask the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say to turn your angel eyes my way? Don't anybody wake me if it's just a dream, 'cause she's the best thing ever happened to me. And all you fellows, well, you can look all you like, 'cause this girl you see is leaving here with me tonight. Now there's just one more thing I need to know. If this is love, why does it scare me so? Must be something only you can see. 'Cause girl, I feel it when you look at me. So tonight I'll ask the stars above, how did I ever win your love? What did I do? What did I say to turn your angel eyes my way? Don't anybody wake me if it's just a dream, 'cause she's the best thing ever happened to me. And all you fellows, well, you can look all you like, 'cause there's a girl you see is leaving here with me tonight. Healy. Jeff Healy. All right. When I die. Oh, I love that song. But already did it once. Move on, Allan. Pick a new one. My favorite human. How about Battleship Chains? Oh, yeah. Battleship Chains. That'd be a good one. A song by the Georgia Satellites. A tender love song by the Georgia Satellites. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. I can't move my arms to hold nobody but you. I can't move my legs to chase nobody, to catch nobody but you. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. I can't move my eyes to see nobody but you. I can't move my tongue to taste nobody, to lick nobody but you. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. I can't move my lips to kiss nobody but you. I can't move my heart to love nobody but you. You got me tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. Tied down with battleship chains, 50-foot long and a 2-ton anchor. All right. How about Big Bad John? Story of an unsung hero. Well, I guess if I'm singing a song, he can't be unsung. All right. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John, Big Bad John. Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John, Big Bad John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and kind of stayed all alone. He didn't say much, kind of quiet and shy. And if you spoke at all, you just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land. Big John. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John, Big Bad John. Then came the day at the bottom of the mountain when a timber cracked and men started crying. Miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought they'd breath their last except John. Through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man that the miners knew well. Grabbed a sagging timber and gave out with a groan. And like a giant oak tree, just stood there alone. Big John. Big John, Big Bad John. Big John, Big Bad John. And with all of his strength, he gave out a mighty shove. Then a miner yelled out, "There's a light up above." And 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave. Now there's only one left down there to save, Big John. With Jackson Timbers, they started back down. Then came that rumble way down in the ground. And smoke and gas belched out of that mine. And everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John, Big Bad John. Now, they never reopened that worthless pit. They just placed a marble stand in front of it. These few words are written on that stand. At the bottom of this mine lays a big, big man. Big John, Big Bad John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Oh, I know. Obviously, Big Iron has to follow Big John. It's kind of some daily a cappella show rule book, I'm sure, that has that as a requirement. To the town of Aquafria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have that much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there among him had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slow looking all around. He's an outlaw loose and running, can't no whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and as many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more. 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came there to take an outlaw back alive, or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry. Men before had tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him. 20 men had made a slip. 21 will be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows. Everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fatly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. All right. Excuse me. Blue Collar by John Wart Hannum from Fort McLeod Way. He's an amazing singer, songwriter. Incredible. Check him out. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. Ain't no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. My daddy was a fireman on a locomotive train, shoveled coal to the furnace to generate the steam out to Pictou Harbor from the Colorado mine along that tramway line. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. There's no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. My daddy was a farmer with acres of land. He cleared all the fields with a horse in his hands. That pile of stones at the section's edge stands as his monument. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. There's no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. My daddy was a lumberman in a shanty town, put his axe to the pines, and then it chopped him down. He floated him down the Miramichi. He rode him to that Chatham sawmill. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar like my dad and granddad. I'm gonna follow. There's no money here. You gotta earn every dollar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. I wasn't born blue blood. I was born blue collar. All right. Oh, that felt awesome. See you tomorrow. Keep well.